Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to our top 15 best swimsuit performances for the year 2024. Welcome. So this is our very first year-end countdown video. So there will be a lot of videos that will be released, mostly about summary and year-end videos that will be selecting the best of the best for 2024 and the last 10 editions of different Big Six pageants. So we're talking about the Big Six here: Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss International, Miss Earth, Miss Supranational, and Miss Grand International. So we will begin with the best swimsuit performances of 2024. So as we all know, there's no swimsuit competition at Miss World, so which means from these top 15, they are selected from the ladies who competed at the swimsuit competition in the final show of these Big Six pageants. So to make sure that everyone has a representative, what I did was to pick the best first, one from each pageant. So we already have one from each of these pageants except Miss World, and then the other 10 is coming randomly from all other pageants. So after considering those, here are my top 15 best swimsuit performances for 2024, and let's see if your favorite made it in the list. The winners, let's see if they made it in the list. Again, the only consideration here is the swimsuit performances during the swimsuit competition in the finale or live event. So here it is, my top 15. Starting with my number 15, Thailand. Suchata Chawangsri from Miss Universe. Opal or Suchata gave a clean and well-polished performance. I would surely remember this as one of the best ones of the years because at how well polished it was in terms of execution, and her beauty and charm was surely undeniable. Number 14 is Miss Grand India, Rachel Gupta. Rachel's performance was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, she entered the stage looking absolutely stunning. She was serving the face guard right away. Also loved her figure, love her walk. It may not be as aggressive as others, but I really love how she delivered it with such elegance. Her finale gestures was my favorite because I believe that was a clear highlight of her swimsuit performance. Number 13 is Miss Earth United States, Bea Milan Windorsky. Bea is my choice as the best swimsuit performer from Miss Earth. Her performance truly showed total command, and she has shown mastery in terms of executions and technicalities. I really love the way she performed, and in a way, I do agree with others that there are really some angles of hers that kind of resembles Catriona. I really love it. I think her being a ballerina helped her a lot in doing some flawless turns, and I love her facial expressions as well. You can really say that based on her performance, she was well trained. Number 12, Miss International Venezuela, Sacra Guerrero. Sacra's performance at Miss International is the strongest swimsuit performance from the pageant. Her performance has a true touch of Venezuela when it comes to her movements and with how polished her performance was, with the intensity of every movement of the sarong, of her walk, of her swaying of the hips. I mean, it was a true Venezuelan touch. I love it very, very much, and it surely deserved to be recognized as one of the best this year. Number 11, Miss Grand Dominican Republic, Maria Felix. In terms of the physical aspect, I would say Maria got one of the best bodies in the competition, not only at Miss Grand International, but this year. Her performance has always been solid and strong, and she always masters how to work on her facial expressions. To be honest, the one that she gave at the finale event wasn't the best swimsuit performances that I've seen. I've seen her much better at the best in swimsuit competition at the preliminaries, but either way, I still believe that what she gave at the finals is strong enough to be included in this list. Number 10, Miss Supranational Thailand, kasama Sutrong. The moment she came out on stage, I was literally blown away by Kasama's figure, beauty, and stage presence. Her walk was one of the strongest, if only the only thing that I didn't like about the Miss Supranational swimsuit competition is that the ladies are coming out, and I really forgot if they are coming out together or alternately, but either way, I felt like there is a camera issue because we are not really giving too much attention to the candidates from the moment. I mean, it's being cut off from the end. So if only we were able to capture, if only they were able to capture the full performance of Kasama before it switched to another candidate, I believe that it would have been an incredible performance overall. But either way, and nevertheless, I think her performance was still incredible and strong enough to be included in the list. Number 9, Indonesia, Miss Supranational, Harasha Haifa Zahra. Months after her victory, the more I appreciated Harasha's performance at this round. She's got a very sweet personality and young aura, yet she was able to give a fierce and intense performance. Every time she threw her hips at different directions, every time she changes her facial expressions, everything to me was just so good and was so on point. I know others would say that Harasha's win comes as a surprise. To me, it wasn't, because even at the very beginning, at the competition, even at the swimsuit round, she was already giving a top 5 performance. So although she wasn't my predicted winner, but I believe that she has fought herself very well. She fought for the title quite well, so she deserved it. And her swimsuit performance also deserving to be in this list too. Number 8, Miss Supranational Brazil, Isadora Murta. Isadora's performance was definitely one of the clear standouts when she competed at this round. Her performance was my favorite from Miss Supranational. Not only that she looked extremely stunning, but her performance was super flawless, and you could really see the mastery in her while she was on the runway. Number 7, Miss Universe Dominican Republic, Selene Santos Frias. Although Selene didn't make it in the top 12 of Miss Universe, and many of us wanted her to be there, I still believe that her swimsuit performance at the finals was one of the best this edition. To be honest, if you have watched my live reaction, I considered it as one of the strongest, one of my favorites of that round. Her body was insanely good. She looked stunning, and the moment she came out, you could already feel her strong stage presence. Her walk was one of the strongest. Her silhouette, oh my gosh, incredible. And I really love how she looked so engaging when she's on stage. I know there are certain factors that affected and could be the reason why she didn't advance, but performance, if purely based on the swimsuit performance, I truly believe that she is worthy of being in the top 12. Number 6, Miss Grand Myanmar, The Soon Yin. Love her or hate her, we cannot deny the fact that Myanmar gave one of the best swimsuit performances this year. What I love about her performance is the way she engages with the camera and the audience as well, because of course we are watching through the camera lenses. She knows her angles, she knows how to interact through her facial expressions. Also, my gosh, her body was just wow. Definitely one of the best this year as well. I think her playful personality and being pro when it comes to the technicalities of the catwalk was a perfect duo, because those resulted to a stunning and incredible performance. I will never forget her performance because it was truly remarkable. It is always a sweet treat watching Myanmar doing her performance, not only in swimsuit but in different rounds of the competition. Such a beautiful, and I love her because she is a performer. Number 5, Miss Universe Puerto Rico, Jennifer Colon. Jennifer gave one of my favorite swimsuit performances this year, and I really love all the slow motion executions that she did, and even the way she carried that cape with so much class and elegance. To me, that was pure perfection. I really love how perfectly executed that performance was. And one thing that really made Puerto Rico, Jennifer Colon, what really made her as a clear standout was how flawless the entire performance was. I can really watch her performance over and over again, and I will always be amazed at how perfectly and smoothly executed that was. I felt like everything was so well calculated, and I love that. Number 4, Miss Universe Venezuela, Ileana Marquez Pedrosa. Ileana was outstanding during the swimsuit. The moment she was cold and opened her cape to me, that was an incredible start. Even the way she turned, I think that was pure perfection as well. Her walk was clearly one of the strongest, and her stage presence was truly commanding and unbeatable. She didn't really need to do much because that was flawless and at the same time effortlessly strong. I know the walking distance of Miss Universe is quite different when it comes to Miss Grand International, where they really have to walk long distance, so we can really check the consistency of their walk, unlike Miss Universe where they really have to walk short distance. But in this case, even at the short distance, you can already tell who's the strongest, who gave a solid performance and a consistent walk. And to me, Venezuela gave all of those. Number 3, Miss Universe Peru, Tatiana Calmel del Solar. Peru's swimsuit performance was a top-notch performance in every single way. In this edition of Miss Universe, Peru is my choice as the best swimsuit performance. After re-watching the competition again, I am moving Peru as my first place for Miss Universe. She gave me all I wanted to see in a swimsuit performance. Confidence, technicalities and execution, her beauty, and of course that effortlessly strong stage presence and performance. It was clearly a performance that belongs to the best of the best, and Peru is my number 1 for Miss Universe in terms of swimsuit. Number 2, Miss Grand Philippines, 𝐁𝐄𝐒𝐓. CJ is a runway diva, and there's no denying that her swimsuit performance was on a higher caliber. I mean, there's so many things that happened during her swimsuit round. I love the fierce look. I love the hand gestures that she did when the stage lifted. Also, the opposite turns followed by the hair flip was quite unique, and to be honest, that technique alone just showed how good she was and how much she mastered that moves because of how easy for her to execute that one. It was a performance that truly made me wow. I know there are so many strong performances as well, but what CJ executed on that stage in the finals was truly unique, and that elevated her from the rest. But the best swimsuit performance for me for 2024 goes to Miss Grand France, Safiato Kabengeli. Safiato will always be my top choice, and she has given us the most memorable swimsuit performance both in prelims and in finals. I'm still giggling a little bit because I really love recalling, remembering, reminiscing her performance. It was, oh my gosh, definitely a performance that we will remember for a very long time. First of all, I love her tower's kite. I'm also remembering how funny she is, her personality, and that plays a huge factor too. And I love her tower's kite. Her catwalk is insanely good, and I'm loving her poses as well. And because it gives, to me, her poses gives a very beautiful silhouette. Another strength of her is her radiant smile and personality, just like what I've been talking about. She was having fun. She was having her moment, and it is so refreshing to see that on stage. I mean, finally, the iconic removing of the wig, that will be remembered forever. And oh my gosh, that performance of France is just amazing, and I'm just so glad that the Miss Grand International has recognized her effort and iconic moments in this competition. I mean, who doesn't love France? Who doesn't love Safiato Kabengeli? I mean, we all do. And that's it. These are my top 15 favorite swimsuit performances of 2024. So I would love to know your thoughts, your favorites, and whether your favorites are in the list or not. Or if not, I would love to know your favorites as well that you think deserve to be in the top 15 from the other 5 pageants that we are talking about except Miss World. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.